Hi guys, I'm just coming back with a video. Won't make it too long, I hope. Um, this video is about how I got HIV, and a lot of people don't like talking about how they got HIV because there's a lot of people that pretty much have this stigma about how you're like a bad person because you have HIV, and in reality you're not. It's kind of like you don't know how or when it happened, because if you are a person that's been with different partners, you would have to go back and see if one of your ex-partners has it, and sometimes they don't want to talk to you about it, so it's kind of hard. For me, it was hard when I found out. I was alone, and all I had was my kids and my father, but my father wasn't really in good health at that time, and I was deteriorating in my health as well. I was losing a lot of weight. I'd been to the hospital twice before they admitted me in, and so I didn't know where to leave my kids with once they admitted me. But there were these really good church people that helped me out, and they kept my kids while I was in the hospital. So it was very cold in the days that I found out that I was HIV infected, that I didn't know yet. I was admitted to the hospital, and they were running their tests and checking everything and doing all kinds of other tests that they needed to do. Finally, about a week that I'd been in the hospital, about 3 doctors come in, who were seeing over me, and they let me know that if I had waited about one more day, I would have been in pneumonia, and that would have been a lot worse than just coming in. So I ended up finding out that I didn't have pneumonia, which was good, but then they told me that I was HIV positive. So at the time I didn't have nobody, and I was alone. So I recruited back to myself and became pretty much of a loner. Didn't want anybody in my room, didn't want to talk to anybody, and one thing led to another. But I knew that I had to get out of this funk that I was in, because I wasn't there for myself, I was there for my kids. So I did have one of the church ladies help us out. She actually went out of her way and put us in a hotel till another organization decided to house us, and that was a good thing. I got better. I took my medications. I started to gain some weight and started to get better at eating foods, because I wasn't really keeping anything down once you know, but the depression was still there. I became one of those people that was very reclusive, didn't want to leave the house. I had to like literally be like wanting to do something, or have to do something in order to leave the house. But once I got out of my little funk because of my kids, I became a little bit more open. Not too much, but I didn't keep to myself. I didn't have many friends, but the friends that I did have were supportive in some way. Whether they were there or not, they were always, well, it's not the end of the world now that we have better medications and things like that. Other things that happened to me were some people were like, "Ooh, you you're dirty and stuff like that. But I didn't let it get to me. There were days that I did get down on my luck and stuff, but I got out of that because I told myself, that's how people see me, not how I see myself. So I just continue with myself day by day. I think about all the good things that I've done in my life. I think about my kids. I think about the person I'm with now. And I just keep going. Sure, days will get, some days will be worse than others, and some days are better than others. But at least I know that I have overcome certain stigma from some people. And so what I'm trying to say is, regardless of how you got HIV, you should never think less of yourself, because you are you. And when you decide that you want people to know, it'll be on your own terms and not on those people's terms. And you will get out of this. You will get out of this. If I can get out of it slowly, so can you. So that's my story. Thanks. Bye.